Welcome back! Okay, GamePad Island. You're in for an island adventure on the GamePad Island. In this board game, you get to use the gamepad as a device to roll the dice and play games to move ahead. Yep, so this is the one I ended up playing with my mum because, well, I thought it'd be fun because she said, hey, I want to play the game. I was like, yeah, right, why not? Why not record? So it's like, okay. So, there she is. She decided to make that me. It doesn't entirely look like her, but it's close enough, I guess. She has amazing anime eyes, though. So, yeah, let's have a go. There are moments in this where, she does get confused on what to do. In fairness, like, or not, maybe not get confused, but more, like, screws it up badly. In fairness, some of the challenges in this are really difficult, so I won't blame her. Woo! Welcome to GamePad Island! In this game, you'll be using the gamepad and Wii remotes. You also need to pass around the gamepad. Use the special gamepad roll to see how many spaces you can move forward on GamePad Island. The first player to reach the goal wins the game! Gamepad rolls are special because you get to use the touchscreen or the microphone to play these challenging little games, because that's how we roll! Oh, yeah. May the blessed player. Woo! So, round one. I start off. And so check out the me character. So basically, play with or without sound. So I decided, okay, basically, unfortunately you can't hear what the gamepad says. I'll try and remember how it works. But basically the gamepad gives you little hints. I can't remember if it played it on the TV or not. Maybe not. So this is a pretty standard roll. Put your finger on the die and start it spinning and let go of it to roll. The number shown on the die when it stops rolling is the number. Okay, I read that fast the first time. So yeah, there's 3, so I move 3. Simple as. Yeah, I think it makes sounds on the Wii U gamepad that isn't on the TV. So unfortunately, it's going to be a bit absent, I guess. But yeah, then principle is the same. It's exactly the same for the next player, except maybe the person in first, I think, has it harder. And I'll say why, or I say think. I mean I know has it harder, and I'll say why after. But yeah, now my mum's going. Because I didn't realise the person who's behind gets to do the minigame first, so that's fair. So she's in control of the gamepad. Use your finger to adjust the angle of the cannon, and she accidentally skipped it, so she's like, what do I do? So this is the demonstration. She thought that was her, and then she got confused, like, okay, what do I do? And then she screwed up badly. So, yeah, didn't go well. That said, I don't blame her. Mainly because, like, when I did it, it's actually much harder to control than you think it would be. It's very loose. The person who does it in the demonstration is clearly good. But yeah, as you can see here, I've got it harder. So I was just like, there, maybe. And yeah, that didn't go well. But yeah, it's kind of tough, actually, that minigame. I enjoyed it, but it was kind of difficult to do. But yeah, I'm not making excuses. I'm just saying we're not good at it. So next one's add 'em up. Now the way this one works is you have to shake the Wii remote, shake the gamepad, not the Wii remote, the gamepad, to roll the dice and quickly add up the total positive and negative numbers in each die. You can keep rolling until you get the number you want or until time runs out. The number of spaces you move to some. So basically, the blue one is how much you get, and the red one is minus numbers. So 5 minus 1 is 4. And I was just like, keep it there. Be careful, because you don't want to get a bad roll. But actually, she got a very good roll, so that kind of helped her out. And then I do it, and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be fine. I can do this. And then I was like, oh, this isn't fair. And you'll see why, because I get 2 negative dice. Yeah, that's fair. So I'm just like, what do I do here? Like, how do I make this work for me? And I think I get a really good roll last second. Yeah, I do. I get 5. That was pretty lucky. Of course, I missed the 4 ahead by 3. So yeah, it's still pretty good. So because I'm behind, I go first. And Pinball Rush. This one's really simple. Just use your finger to pull back the spring and release it to send the ball flying. The number of space you get into the hole, it depends on the number you get. So this, like, if you want to get the one on the far left, just pull it back as far as you can, because that's how it's done. Like, it got me 6. It's very easy. Minigame balloon. Next turn, you'll get a minigame, and it'll determine how many spaces you move. This, however, is the worst. Like, me and my mum really couldn't do this well at all. And you'll see why in a second. So basically what you have to do is you have to turn the gamepad the other way to make it much harder. And you have to use the gamepad without looking at it. So basically you have to put your finger on there, on the start button, and trace the line. Which isn't easy. I can't remember how long it actually takes me to work out how to do it. Okay, yeah, so I was just like, what do I do? Because I was just trying to get it, to figure out how it works. So I was like, okay, so start button, go. I realized, yeah, you don't have much lenience. But yeah, I didn't realize how much time I was losing. So it was kind of annoying. So that was that's kind of difficult. It's not easy, it's very difficult. But my mum had a go at it, as you'd expect, and yeah, you'll see what happened. So she knew what she was in for. The 6 is actually a little further along, but I think actually she did get 6. Yeah, she did. She did really well on this one. It's just a pity she doesn't open the door. But yeah, this is unusually difficult. Like you'll see what I mean. Like just what? Yeah. It's much harder than it seems, and I think she ended up using her finger. She wanted to use her finger instead, and then realised it's a terrible idea, because this happened, but I will, like, this is kind of an excuse. I mean, kind of, it's actually a massive one. She's, even after 3 years, she's still recovering from brain surgery, because she had a tumour. So, she's still really confused a lot of the time. Not like to the extent where she's mad or anything, just like she gets confused like on how it works. So she couldn't figure this out first, because it's complete opposite direction. I was just like, how are you supposed to do this? And she was just like, yeah, it didn't go well. She does get better. She's just like, okay, I understand how to do it. But fingers are really hard to use. The stylus is much easier. But yeah, it's kind of hard, in fairness. But play for progress. This is the minigame balloon. So we partake in a minigame, and if you get first, you get 3. You move 3, and if you get second, sorry, if you get first, you move 5. If you get second, you move 3. I assume with more players it would be more. So first maybe 5, second 3, third 1, and then last nothing probably. I don't know. But basically you choose an animal to ride to victory, you can sprint speed up, and you hold the Wii remote in front of you. Like, yeah, yeah. So it's simple really. You just pick a thing and well, pick it. So you pick on, you see regular speed, full speed, and stamina. So I was just like, I mean, the giant giraffe has a lot of stamina, but at the same time, I mean, the zebra's pretty balanced, I think. Actually, if anything, actually. Actually, no, I was going to say maybe the rhino's more balanced, but maybe not. So Mum was just like, I'll take the giraffe. Sure. I'm pretty sure she takes the giraffe. Yeah, she takes the giraffe. She was like, maybe I want the rhino. No, giraffe. Giraffe has more stamina, which actually she did very well. Stamina really helps in this game, because maybe I didn't read it properly, but I don't understand how you get stamina back. At all. So, yeah, it didn't go well for me. Well, I do understand how you get stamina back, but it's not quick. Let's put it that way. And it didn't go well for me, because she was just like, right, well, I can take him now. I was like, I've got a tiny bit of stamina. That won't help me though, because I'm tired now. So yeah, that was just it for me. I was just like, give me stamina now. Give me no. In fairness, if it was neck and neck, her neck would probably win. She had a long neck, so yeah, she won that fair and square. Picking the giraffe is a good idea, it seems. May not be the fastest, but it works very well. And that means she had a... I can't remember who goes first. I think, yeah, she goes first. It means she had a chance to open the door. So she was just like, no, I don't want to do it again. Why?
Hold the gamepad.
Hold the gamepad. Skills. So yeah, it takes a surprising amount of time to get it to turn around and get it to work properly. But yeah. Here we go. Magic is about to happen. So yeah, it does take a while to adjust to where your finger has to go. I think later on we get much better at it. But there was a point where it wasn't registering her at all. Like, it literally just stopped registering her, so that was really annoying for her. She didn't find that happy. But, oh well. She screwed up. Meh. My turn. I think I do it. I think I do it this time. I'm pretty sure. But it was only, like, I realised I had no time, so I was just like, run! So that's, I think, the main reason I did it. I mean, theoretically, you can do it by just keeping it out in front of you, theoretically, but I mean, either way it makes, actually no, I was going to say, it makes no difference. Yeah, it does, it wouldn't be inverted. But yeah, so I was just like, and I saw the time, I was like, oh crap, 3 seconds, go, just go! And it worked, somehow. So there you go, that's how you do it. Just rushing it works. Yay! I was pretty happy. There was a bird. I like birds.
Hold the gamepad.
Hold the gamepad. Target practice. Yeah, this is another one where I was just like, what? Because for her, it was simple. Because because obviously I was first, I got the harder puzzle. So basically, you pull back the arrow, and you just you get the number you want, and it's very simple. Like, really very simple. So she got 5. It's easy. It's not hard to do. But when I do, actually, she got really unlucky. Aww. Fine. Yeah, when I do it, oh my, look at the face, Christ, that's horrifying.
Hold the gamepad.
But yeah, when you do it this way, it's much faster and much harder. I was like, why? How is this fair? So I think I got 5 actually. Yeah, that's surprisingly good considering. Because I was getting really disorientated. But round 7. Come up which game this is.
Hold the gamepad.
I know they start repeating each other after a while. And then there's a section, like when you get halfway you get to choose between 3 random ones or something like that. So this you just tap the spinning wheel in order to do it, and you actually the gamepad has to be turned on its side vertically.
Hold the gamepad vertically.
Doing it. So yes, I thought at first like, oh, it's gonna be one of those where it, like, after you hit it, it stops. No, dead stops as soon as you hit it. It stopped. Like, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, it stops after a few seconds. No, it's kind of handy and forgiving. So my turn.
Hold the gamepad.
Oh yeah, and I got the same thing. Like, it's, I was just like, oh, this won't be that hard. Like, I can do this. Well, shit. It's much harder. I swear on the gamepad it was faster than that though. Looking back over it, it doesn't seem as fast, but I swear it was faster. It felt faster. But standard roll. So, oh, standard roll's easy. This is when it starts repeating. It has 7, and then it repeats itself. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. Surprise time! I go to where my mum was. That's just disappointing, actually. Oh.
Hold the gamepad.
One, which is actually quite handy, because get the +3 space. I have no idea what that is supposed to be. Maybe it's springs. Then again, it looks sort of like weights. I don't really know what it was supposed to be, but yeah, that is the thing. Oh, Cannon Blast. Yep, it's this again. I think I screw it up again. In fact, I know exactly what happens. So, yes. So I have the easy one. Don't get so excited, boys. Those are the easy ones. And that was a poor lack of judgment on my part. Didn't work as well as I'd hoped. But can my mum do any better?
Oh, the gamepad.
The answer is no. At least it didn't go directly up into the air this time. I was gonna say, does she actually move it? Yes, she does. She didn't get enough time. It wasn't registering her properly at first, which was a bit annoying. But oh well, it happens. Now it's my turn again, and it's the pinball one again. No, it's Adam up. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I think I got a really good roll. Yeah, I did get a really good roll. I'm just like, that ain't good. That's pretty good, but not good enough. I was like, oh, I had 5 and 0. 6 and -1, yes, that's what you want. So that I was pretty happy with that. And of course I get launched ahead. And I was like, oh, there's another door. Well, that's annoying.
Oh, the gamepad.
I think my mum also gets a really good roll. Yeah, I was just like, okay, don't touch anything. And I was so close to just, like, hitting her hand, so she did it, but I wasn't that unfair. That would have been a bit mean. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. Play for progress. Minigame time.
Oh, the gamepad.
Ah yeah, so you get to choose your game, which is pretty cool. I like this. I think, yeah, we chose Pool Party. Pool Party was a pretty fun one. I didn't do well. Not at all. So, scramble across the pool table to dodge the speeding pool balls, but watch out, if another player knocks you down, you won't be able to move for a moment. The last player standing wins the game. So we're just like, okay, so what are the controls? I almost left without looking at them. I was like, okay. So move with the just standard buttons and press 2 when you're near a player to knock them down, which is fair. I was like, okay. Simple enough. So, at first, I was going to go over to my mum to hit her, but I was so hesitant because I didn't know what the white ball was going to do. Because it does this. Like, oh, it's going to hit it. Okay, no, it's going to hit it. It's going to hit it. Okay, it's not. Now it is. And then I got hit off immediately. So, because I got hit off the table, my mum won. So, yeah. That didn't go well for me. It's quite a hard game. I don't know how you're really supposed to, unless your reactions are lightning fast. I don't really know how you're supposed to dodge stuff like that, but yeah, door number 2. It's time for a challenge. So exact same principle, except this time it's a circle, which is slightly harder than a zigzag. Which you'll see why in a bit.
Hold the gamepad so it's facing the other players.
Yeah, again, it's much harder than it looks. Like, until you've done it, you can't really understand how annoying it is. We didn't actually try. I wonder if there's a way of literally just going to the right and seeing if it works. I wonder if it's glitched. It probably isn't, but I just wonder. Come on. Not yet. There we go. Actually, my mum did really well in this one. I was trying to tell her, but she was running out of time. She was just trying to take it too slowly. But she did quite well. She did well. She was on pace. It was pretty good. But unfortunately, not good enough. So, my turn now. No. I get to move if I had 3 spaces if I get this. I want to say I do get this. I want to say that. I'm not going to say I did, because I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure. Hold the gamepad. Yeah, so I realised I had 7 seconds, or I had 3 seconds, like, oh, no, I screwed up, that's right. Okay, no, I didn't get it this time. Yeah, I was trying to rush it too much. I was like, ah, right. It is pretty tough. But it's fun. It's actually really fun.
Oh, the gamepad.
I imagine with more people it will be funner, but it is pretty fun to play. And then pinball game. Pinball's good. Everyone loves pinball, right? More or less. 5. It's pretty good. I can live with 5. I wonder if I'd said no at the beginning to no sound. I wonder if it would have appeared on the TV.
Oh, the gamepad.
I have no idea, but who cares? Yeah, I was really disorientated in that moment. I was like, oh my, what am I doing? Yeah, I remember now. It's like, oh, there's 3 seconds. What do I... Ah.
Oh, the gamepad.
Oh yeah, we both have the easy ones because we're in the same place. Yeah, I forgot about that. And 6. She got 6. She's pretty good. So cast your bets. Who do you think's going to win at this point? Because we're pretty equal so far. Because we either get held up by the door or something else. So yeah, I mean, who do you think's going to end up winning it? This is a pretty close race. Yeah, yeah, do you see that? That was unfair, because, like, the thing completely disappeared and then lagged. That really annoyed her. She was like, I couldn't see where I was going. I was like, yeah, that was weird. Fortunately for me, she did give me the perfect opportunity to win, so that was fine. Or give me the perfect opportunity to get through the door, should I say. Because I have not won yet. There is still 30 spaces left, which is quite a lot. But I was just like, I wonder if we can see ahead. Sort of can't we? I didn't entirely know like what was past there, but I was just like, that's fun. So yeah, I don't know what happens if we go down the waterfall though, because I think you can, but I couldn't really see what's beyond there. But I was quite happy with 6. In fact, I was very happy with 6. I was just like, right, must get this right. Must, if I'm going to do anything right, it must be this one.
So it's facing the other players.
Yay! There you go. It's not that hard to get it from there. But, yeah, my mum just got really unlucky. But hey, I get to roll. I get to move 6 spaces. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I presume the skull and crossbones gets you down there, but I don't know how you get back up entirely. But, yeah, I couldn't complain. None of us end up falling down, so you won't find out. But the good thing is, because I've opened the door, it makes it much easier to proceed, which is good. Five, pretty good. Pretty good roll. Not quite where I am, but still a very good roll anyway. And this time we got a minigame to do, because I got the minigame balloon. Actually, did I get the minigame balloon or was it? Yeah, it was me. Yeah, I thought it was. It was me, right? I feel like it was me. And we were just looking and it was just like, so there's no goals barred, and we're just like, my mum was like, please do the water one. I was like, I am intrigued by the water one. Let's do that one. So, yeah, so press the button with perfect timing to skip across the water and reach the other side as quickly as possible. If you press the button too late, it will slow you down. Hold the remote vertically, jump, press A at the exact moment you hit the water. If you fall into the water, shake the remote to leap back up. So, simple enough. Basically, you have to be a stealth ninja and walk across water. Are you ready to cross the water?
3, 2, 1, go!
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I really like this game. My mum wasn't so good at it, and she was just like, but I've just been learning to swim again. Just like, well, yeah, but this is walking on water. This is like Jesus level. This isn't the same. Like, is that actually possible? Like, in all seriousness, can that be done? Because I'm about 99.9% sure it can't. But there's the 0.1 of me which just like, maybe you can with magic? I don't know. Maybe you can walk across water like that? Or jump across water? Maybe it's doable? I don't know. Maybe you need to cover water with jam or something. I don't know. But yeah, basically what it says there is if two or more people are on the bridge, then the bridge will collapse. But since it was a 2-player game, unless we both got a pretty terrible roll, it wasn't going to happen. So it all worked out well in the end. We ended up in the same space, so you know, pretty good. Grab the gamepad. So we were just like, okay, we haven't done number wheel, let's do that one. That one sounds good. This is incredibly difficult. Like, what? Turn the gamepad screen away from you and tilt the gamepad to change the angle of the number wheel. Press L and R together to stop the ball where it is. The number of spaces you get to move depends on where the ball stops. Remember, no peeking at the screen. So basically, you turn it away from you, tilt it, in the hope that you get what you want. But what you see on the screen right now is all you see. I can't see what the numbers are, where they are. I can see what the number orders are like, because you can see them on the screen. But I got 2, because I can't tell where they are. It's a horrible game. So, yeah, it wasn't easy. Like, I can hear, like, the gamepad makes noises, so I can hear that the ball's moving, but I can't really tell, like, where it is if I lose track of it, which I did instantly, so it's quite difficult. This one, yeah, okay, so point your Wii remote at the center of the target and hold as still as you can. The player whose pointer remains closer to the target wins the game. Hold the Wii remote level in front of you, hold the pointer steady at the center of the target. So, the point is, so we both find the target. So, I was like, Mum, find the Wiimote, otherwise you stand no hope in hell. And break the target. No, just find the target. So, after about 3 seconds, it disappears. So it's just like, oh, I better have a steady hand. And then there are giraffes. I think the giraffes, like, caught my off guard, so she moved her hand. Not surprisingly, because I didn't see them coming. So, you know, it's not entirely surprising. So, I won that. So I get to move 5 spaces ahead, which is pretty good. Quite happy with that. Then...
Oh, the gamepad.
So... I can't remember what the next one is. Oh yeah, of course, number wheel hasn't changed. Yeah, this is just so difficult. Like, again, it's hard to describe without you being able to see it, and because obviously I can't capture the gamepad, yeah, it's hard to describe, but it's very hard to do. Yeah, it didn't go well. She completely lost track of it. I think it went on the other side, to be honest. I think it did a whole loop around. But yeah, in fairness, it's quite difficult.
Oh, the gamepad.
But now I think you get to choose whatever one. Yeah, we've already had to choose whatever one, so yeah, we get to choose another one. So we were just like, oh, what's Beaker Sneak? That sounds interesting. And yeah, it kind of is. It's kind of interesting. So we chose that one in the end. Although we weren't sure of choosing that one or the card one, but I think we actually do end up doing all of them in the end. But tilt the gamepad to drain water from the beaker and press L and R at the same time to finish pouring. But you can't look at the gamepad screen, you have to listen carefully and hear how much water has been drained. The number of spaces you get to move depends on how much water remains in the beaker. So, you have to have the gamepad facing the other way. But again, obviously, you can't see how much is being drained.
Hold the gamepad so all the other players can see.
So, yeah, pretty difficult. I didn't do too good at this one. So, yeah, the water level's key. We were just looking at, right, so how high does it have to be? It has to be there, which made sense. Obviously, if it goes higher, we lose. But, yeah, we got 4 in the end, which is pretty good. But, yeah, it's annoying that it doesn't... Well, I suppose it's not annoying it doesn't show on the screen. It makes sense. But... yeah, it's just a shame that you can't really see it. I had a much harder one. Because I didn't do too good. I was just like, okay, I think if I do that much, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's not fine. It's actually with that one, there's a lot less water than you think there is, so I sort of screwed up. But that's alright. Doesn't matter. So what's the next one we end up doing?
Hold the gamepad.
Don't remember. Oh, I think, yeah, we do balloon blow up. So, again, you can't see it on the screen, so unfortunately you can't see it, but touch the gamepad away from you and touch the screen to inflate the balloon. You'll be able to hear it inflate, press L and R at the same time to finish. The number of spaces you move depends on the size of the balloon you inflate, but you can't look at the screen while you're blowing up the balloon. Use your ears instead. So basically, there's spikes at the top, so if you inflate it too much, then, well, you know, it pops. So you gotta stop it at the right time, and it's surprisingly difficult because you've got to really time it, and we didn't really know how we didn't really know how to time it specifically to it because, well, I didn't want to make it too big at the same time. I didn't want to make it too small, so it's kind of tough to know just by hearing, because whilst it's all well and good hearing with your ears, but you don't know how many times it has to move for you to get it right in that sense. So yeah, it's kind of tough. But I think my mentality of this one was just like, okay, the challenge is the next one, so whatever I do, I just need to get one, basically.
The other players can see the screen.
But this one's slightly different because it's a thinner balloon, so it's longer. So I was just like, okay, I've got to be cautious about this. That sounds about right, I guess. It'll do. It might not be enough. Hope it is. Yeah, it's difficult. But again, you can't really see it, sadly. But yeah, there's the balloon. Cave of Conundrums. You've reached the Cave of Conundrums. Pick a path. Now, the thing with this, I don't know if this is a trick or not. Because, well, I just don't. Like, the thing is, I picked right, with the mentality that if I go right, there it is. It was right, but I don't know if it's random each time, or if it is always right, and it's just, use your common sense, you gotta go right, that's the way to go. So, I really don't know which it is. I kind of hope it's the common sense one, because most people will just assume, well, I don't have to do that, do I? That doesn't seem right. But, yeah. I don't know. Holds the Wii remote. So, only one of the birds in this flock has eyebrows. Find the heavy-browed bird among the other feathered fellows on the cliff face and quickly snap a picture of it. Use the Wii remote horizontally, use the directional to move, zoom in with 1, let go of the button to zoom out. And when the viewfinder turns red, hold 1 and 2 down to take a photo. So that seems simple enough. More or less. So it's all about finding the bird you want. Time to snap a bird. Not its neck, just the bird. So you gotta find that one. So I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go left to start with. I was like, wait, is that it? That is it. Oh, right. Yeah, it's quite easy. It was surprisingly easy. It does have a very heavy brow. I mean, it wasn't lying. So, you know, fair enough. But hey, at least my mum still gets to move, so that's good. Hey, move 4 or 5 spaces. Is that the end? It looks like it. Wait a minute. Surprise time. The surprise is that I'm not gonna win. Because I'm being taken away from victory, which was annoying. So that annoyed me. I was like, no, but the end, no.
Hold the gamepad.
So, my mum, using the theory I actually thought of initially, like it's gonna be a random direction. You go left, it'll probably be the right one anyway, even though it's the opposite direction. So I think my mum did choose left. I think that's what she ended up choosing. I know it took her a while to decide. I was like, do I really want to do that? I mean, no. And yeah, so you get chased by bats. That's the punishment you face for picking the wrong route.
Oh, the gamepad.
So since it was my turn, I get to roll, and perfect timing sounded fun. So basically, you have to count to, you have to turn the gamepad away from you, and after the 3 to 1 countdown, press L and R together to stop the stopwatch when you think the right number of seconds has passed. So it's pretty much just like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Try and stop it as close to 6 as possible. Or actually, no, I think 6.00 to 699. Yeah, as it shows there. Is 6 spaces forward. So I was just like, okay. But I got 440, which wasn't bad. It was alright. I wasn't aiming for perfect timing, but yeah, it could have been better. Now it's my mum's turn, and I can't remember what she gets on this. All I know is it's one of those games where it's pretty much just like, well, good luck. You kind of need it. That was unlucky. That was very unlucky. Like, really, that's just so unlucky. Felt sorry. Not that sorry, because I was in the lead, but still. So the only one we hadn't done was in the balance, so we were just like, alright, we'll do this one. Now, this one didn't really make sense to me, and you'll see why I say that in a second. So grab and slide the fruit to remove it from the scale. You can keep adjusting the weight until the timer reaches 0. The number of spaces you move depends on the total weight of fruit on the scale. So that's fine. It's quite difficult. Like, it's much harder than it looks. So my mum was moving fruit, and then after about some seconds it wouldn't let her move anymore. Yeah, with 2 seconds left it wouldn't let her move anything. It just stopped. But that wasn't enough, apparently. Apparently it wasn't enough to get you out of the black zone. It's like, oh, okay. So, fine, my attempt. I'll do it fine. It won't be that bad. Actually, it will. So I get different stuff. I was like, you see, last time you had loads of strawberries, so I bet that's like the weight of a few strawberries, so I'll be fine. It moved less. What? How much does that apple weigh? Like, how? I do not get that. I removed, like, does the apple were up to 5? Because I removed quite a lot. I removed about the same amount of strawberries and one of those peach things, so, yeah. Oh, I forgot about this puzzle, actually. Forgot about this one completely. Yeah, card tapper. Simply tap once on the card as it zips by on the screen. The number of spaces you move depends on the number of whichever card you tap. You get 1 chance, so tap wisely. Honestly, the easiest one. Like, genuinely. It's so easy. It's hard not to get 6. It's very hard. I'm pretty sure my mum got the right answer. She picked right. Hooray! Happy days. Bad days. That was unfortunate. Aww, that's still creepy. My turn.
Oh, the gamepad.
Gamepad. So yeah, I was feeling confident. Because, well, didn't seem that difficult. And it isn't, so, you know. Yeah, even on hard difficulty, it's not hard at all. But it was enough. It got me to the end. And my mum was like, oh, it's probably going to be harder. It's going to be a star. Oh no, it's much worse than a star.
Hold the gamepad so it's facing the
Alright, star, straight lines. This is much, much worse. So, here it is. So I was just trying to work out where I have to go. Like, trying to learn the pan. So I think as long as there's still a bit of it touching, you win.
Too bad.
Unfortunately, I screwed up there. But yeah, as long as there's a bit of it touching, you're still fine. But that's a brutal way of saying you lose. But yeah, so it's close. If I was thinking, if Mum gets to the end, then she can win it. And I really tried to get her to the end. So let's see what happens. Air darts. So use the gamepad to look around and aim. Blow into the mic to shoot darts at that number of balloons. Number of spaces you get to move depends on the number of the first balloon you pop. You only get 5 darts, so aim carefully. So this is much harder than it seems, because we were in a small room and we were sitting on chairs, and my mum kind of didn't realise how this worked exactly. I think at this moment in time she is playing the game. Oh no, wait, no, she's playing. Okay, my bad. So yeah, you can actually see on the screen where you're going, but she really couldn't do it, and like she ended up twisting her arm to the point where it couldn't move, and just stuff like that. Like she kept not understanding where to tilt it, specifically, to the point where it was too late when it left. But yeah, it was a shame. But oh well, it happens. There was a 6 there, just like if you can just get that one, then it'll be fine. But really, no, not quite. So it didn't go well. But now it's my turn, and all I need is a 1. So
Hold the gamepad.
I was going for anything at this point. Not entirely sure how this one's harder. I guess they move faster. I can sort of see why it's difficult, because, well, yeah, but I got 5, I was happy with that. And here we go. Will I do it?
Hold the gamepad so it's facing the other players.
This is it, moment of truth.
Start.
I almost screwed up,
Clear.
but I didn't. I'll win. It was really fun. I'm not gonna lie. I had a lot of fun with it. It's a good mini game or party game. So yeah, I enjoyed that. I won. Mum came close. She did well. So that's cool. But yeah, that's GamePad Island. So I won. Haha. Those are the stats, and then it was just rating stuff, which I ended up cutting out because. So see you next time.